We didn't have time to talk about this earlier, so now is better than never. Let's go over some of the latest in regards to Toronto Maple Leafs forward Mitch Marner, and how it looks like the Vegas Golden Knights are the likely destination for him. I don't know, you can be the judge. But I wanted to refer to two conversation points. One is what Elliotte Friedman said on Sportsnet Radio earlier this morning, and another is what Frank Seravalli ended up going out there and saying on the DFO Rundown show. Let's start out with Friedman because this is a lot more, well, let's just say vanilla. But Elliotte went out there and said that Vegas has been the team I've predicted for Mitch Marner. I'm going to stick with that until I am proven wrong. Now, that doesn't necessarily tell us much. It's just, oh, I think he's going to Vegas. No evidence, no whatever, no this, no that. However, I guess you can say the fact that Friedman is saying it himself is evidence, expert testimony you could debate, but you know, everything can change at the blink of an eye. All it takes is one extra phone call, $1 extra, $1 extra million. But Mitch Marner heading over to Vegas is also what I've been feeling as well. If you've been seeing the videos we've made about Marner over the past few weeks, I've been saying the same thing. Like, it just feels like a Marner thing to take as much take-home pay as he could, go over to a tax-free state, tear it up with Jack Eichel, fellow 2015 draftees, and then just load up the Pacific Division with top-tier talent from that draft class. McDavid, Eichel, Strome, he's in Washington, never mind. Marner, Hanifin, hey, have them all in Vegas. It's like the Florida Panthers having the 1-2-4, having Ekblad, Reinhart, and Sam Bennett from the 2014 class. Vegas can have the 2-4-5 with Eichel, Marner, and Hanifin. That's great. Ay, 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 I'm a Vancouver fan, so I love seeing the Vegas Golden Knights do well, don't I? But it's not even just Elliotte Friedman going out there and talking about Marner and the Vegas Golden Knights, saying that in his opinion it's going to go down that way. You also had Frank Seravalli say this on the DFO Rundown, that there was speculation over the weekend that Marner and his wife were spotted looking at Vegas houses. If Marner is confirmed going there, and Tomas Hertl, who was already linked in other rumors, is on the move to a team that is not the Toronto Maple Leafs, this Leafs fan, Williston Rejlander, is not going to be happy. And, yeah, that's understandable. Tomas Hertl, there were already rumors about him potentially heading elsewhere. Carolina, potentially. Some other spots could be available. Hertl was a Vegas Golden Knight for only a short amount of time. Remember when he got traded over to Vegas just over a year ago, and everybody was freaking out because Vegas got another one. Oh man, Vegas did it again. All of the top tier guys that are available in a trade seem to just go to Vegas. Whether you're Pietrangelo, you're Pacioretty, you're Mark Stone, you're Jack Eichel, you're Tomas Hertl. Everybody goes to Vegas somehow. But now, Hertl's making $8 million a year till the end of 2030. So if the Vegas Golden Knights wanted to free up that money, they wanted to free up that roster spot because Hertl can play wing. He can also play center too. But if you wanted to get another forward opening for Mitch Marner and free up the money in the process, maybe Hertl's the guy to go. If you send him over to Toronto, then you're just kind of doing Treliving a solid here. I saw a lot of folks saying things like, oh, if Marner really is going to Vegas, then the last thing he can do to help out the Maple Leafs, the team that he grew up cheering for and the team that he played for as a hometown hero, supposed to be, maybe an anti-hero is the best way to describe him because of his reputation. If Marner wants to help out Toronto one more time, he'll do a sign and trade. Sign for 8 years, get traded to Vegas, get the Maple Leafs something in return. But if not, he'll just walk straight to free agency, sign a 7-year deal with Vegas, or maybe even a 3 or a 4-year deal. He signs a 3-year, $12.5 million AAV contract, and then he gets a $15 million contract 3 years from now. It's possible, man. Mitch Marner. Actually, then again, if it's Vegas, no state tax, he gets more pay at the end of the day. Maybe he takes a lower AAV. Much lesser than what he would have gotten with Anaheim, for example. California state tax is nuts. So Mitch Marner, house shopping in Vegas, reportedly, rumors going out there and speculating that he was. I think Frank Seravalli, if he's getting sources that are saying it, it's probably worth listening to. If him, his newborn, his family, they're all willing to head over to Sunnyside, Nevada, then I guess it would be a great place to live. I mean, Vegas, Nevada, great place to start a family. Great place to just chill out, relax. You got a pool in your backyard. Houses are a little cheaper than California. We don't need to make this an entire California, Nevada thing, but still. Disneyland or the Strip. You can't really go wrong with either of those. And I'm particularly using Anaheim as the main example because everybody's been talking about the Ducks too. But Friedman's saying that he thinks that Marner's heading over to Vegas. Seravalli saying that Marner is house shopping in Vegas. Just based off of the tea leaves, based off of all the discourse, I think it's going to be either Vegas or Anaheim. Does Marner want to play with Eichel, or does he want to play with Leo Carlsson? Does Marner want to play with Chris Kreider, or does he want to play with Mark Stone? Vegas is a better team. They have better players, better lineup, etc. But I do wonder if Marner wants to be the guy. Which I don't know if he really would want to do that. If he goes to Anaheim, he is the guy. Absolutely, he is the guy. Especially with the departure of Trevor Zegras. I do kind of wonder, though, if Marner would be a Pat Verbeek-type hockey player. I don't think that he really fits that same mold. Cutter Gauthier, McTavish, Lindstrom, Carlson, Kreider, these physical guys that can pretty much put in the work when they need to. Marner hasn't really been that type. So I think there's a lot more of a ballerina-esque element to the way people think about Mitch Marner and his physical assertions in the game. In Vegas, he doesn't need to be the guy. There's like 2 other guys that are the guy in Vegas, so he doesn't have to have all that spotlight on him. Plus, the team is already a winning team. They can go as far in the playoffs as anybody can, and Marner would just be a huge addition to that. So if the guy wants to get more take-home pay, he wants to get a better shot at winning the cup, he wants to be with better players, he wants to have all this and more, it's gotta be Vegas, man. It's gotta be. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about Mitch Marner potentially signing with the Vegas Golden Knights and the idea that Vegas is the #1 destination in the minds of Elliotte Friedman, and Frank Seravalli also reporting that Marner was Vegas house shopping too? Thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.